Committee will come to order. We're here today to consider an important question. Is there any penalty for poor performance as a federal contractor? This committee's investigation have gathered evidence of serious, well-documented performance problems with large federal contracts. But these problems never seem to prevent the companies involved from getting new work. I remember the old saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Well, in my view, the taxpayers are being fooled time and time again. This must stop. I hear from my constituents and from small and minority-owned businesses nationwide that they can't get contracts with the government, only subcontracts from these enormous firms that get all the prime contracts. I am very concerned that when the government does not expect existing contractors to meet high standards, the innovative new companies are effectively frozen out. We could really shake up federal contracting if we could cut out the middleman and give some new people a shot. And it would be an incentive for everyone to step up their performance if they knew that doing a lousy job would mean the next contract went to someone new. For this hearing, we have put together some case studies to look at how the system for measuring past performance works or does not work, as the case may be. I want to focus on the policy behind managing for performance. How is the contractor's performance measured? How is it weighed in the selection process? Do our contracting officers have the tools they need? Does it matter when contractors don't pay their taxes, violate labor laws, or face court judgments for fraud or discrimination? These are the type of questions we should consider today. Our first case study is Wackenhut. Wackenhut provides security for the Department of Energy at the Oak Ridge nuclear site. Since 2004, the Department of Energy Inspector General reported that Wackenhut tipped off guards to a security drill, making the drill useless, required personnel to work overtime in excess of safety guidelines, and falsified records of security guards training. The IG found that Oak Ridge security costs nearly doubled during the Wackenhut 5-year term, and that the company may have unduly profited. But energy officials are pleased with Wackenhut's performance. They have awarded ratings of 98 and 99%, granted millions in award fees, and renewed the Wackenhut contract. Wackenhut also provided security at DHS headquarters. We have a former Wackenhut guard who would tell us about security breaches and mismanagement in that contract. In fact, DHS decided not to employ Wackenhut at DHS headquarters anymore. But just a few months after that decision, the Border Patrol within DHS hired Wackenhut for a 5-year, $250 million contract to transport immigration detainees in the Southwest. Our second study is Bechtel, one of the largest contractors in the world. At the Department of Energy, Bechtel holds a massive construction contract for nuclear waste storage at the Hanford site in Washington. Under Bechtel's management, the project estimated cost has increased more than 150% to about $11 billion, and the completion date has been extended from 2011 to 2017. GAO attributed most of the cost increase and delays to Bechtel's poor performance. The Department of Energy also experienced problems with security and management at Los Alamos National Laboratory, which was managed by the University of California. The problems got so bad that Energy decided to rebid the contract and looked for new management. They found new management, a joint venture between Bechtel and the University of California. Bechtel also has worked at DHS. After Katrina, Bechtel got an emergency no-bid contract to install and maintain trailers. The cost on that contract spiraled out of control, and auditors found more than $55 million of incorrect charges. More than 6 months after the emergency, DHS finally put the contract out for competitive bids. After competition, Bechtel received a new contract to continue its trailer work. Let me point out, I'm not against contracting or contractors. I am against weak management and shoddy work. I know responsible contractors share my views. The flaws in the system are just as frustrating for companies who do high-quality work as they are for Congress and the taxpayers. From a policy view, one problem seems to be that contracting officers often don't have a clear view of company track records when making procurement decisions. There's no easy access to relevant information like audit reports, IG reports, or court decisions reviewing previous work. My colleague from New York, Carolyn Maloney, has introduced a bill to require a database for this type of information, and we should discuss that approach today.